Welcome back. After looking at numeric types int and float in the last video, we'll now shift our attention to Boolean data type. In this step, we'll introduce you to the Boolean data type and look at a few examples of it. Now, what is Boolean, right? Boolean is something which can be true or false. In Python, true is represented by true and false is represented by false. It's important to remember the fact that it's a capital T. So if you do small true, nope, that's not right. And same is the case with false. So it's capital true, capital false. So this is usually used in cases when you have a Boolean result, right? So is even, is the number even or not? So is even is equal to true. Is odd is equal to false. What we are doing in here is we are creating Boolean variables. The Boolean variables can contain two values, either true or false. Let's create a simple variable I is equal to 10. I would want to find out if I is greater than 15. What do you think is the result? False. Is I less than 15? What do you think is the result? True. So Booleans are the results of the conditions. So there are a lot of times in programs we would want to write conditions. We would want to do something if a number is odd. We would want to do something if a number is even. And in all those kind of situations, we would be using Boolean variables. Let's now look at other operations that can result in Boolean values. We looked at greater than, we looked at less than. The other operations which you can do is greater than or equal to. It's very simple, right? So if I is greater than or equal to 10, is that true? Yes. But is I greater than 10? It's false. So greater than or equal to checks if the value is either greater than or equal to. Similarly is the case with I less than or equal to 10. I less than or equal to 10? True. I less than 10? False. The other operation you can perform is comparing the value of I if it's equal. So I is equal to 10. Is I equal to 10? True. I is equal to 11? False. You need to distinguish the is equal to from the is equal to is equal to. Is equal to is a assignment operator. What we are doing in here is we are making I refer to a value of 10. This is assignment. However, is equal to is comparison. What we are doing here is we are comparing the value of I against 10. Is the value of I 10? Yes. Is the value of I 11? False. This is typically a mistake which a lot of beginners do. In this video, we started looking at what is a Boolean data type, and we looked at a few examples of operations that can result in a Boolean value. I'll see you in the next step. Until then, bye-bye.